like 99% of the people who are going to watch this video are not pro athletes, which means they don't have access to a pro coach or pro resources or all of the things that they need to get better. Most people are just trying to do a sport they like, get better at that sport, and maybe become better athletes along the way. I'm competing in a pro jiu-jitsu match, and I'm also training for an Olympic distance triathlon at the same time. And I knew coming into this prep, I'm like a month in now, I knew that there was no way I could manage this by myself. There's no way I could manage the scheduling, the actual programming of the workouts, the recovery, and everything that comes with that. And for me, that's where the AI comes in because, like everyone else, I don't have access to a private triathlon coach, someone who can tell me exactly what to do to get better at swimming or get better at running. For me, it's Google Gemini, or I call it Sunny, like Sunny the robot, or just the robot. So what I thought I would do in this video is show you how I use that AI every week to program what I need to get done, how that works throughout the week, and maybe some ways that you can use this to help improve your own athletic performance. So let's talk about it. So I set this up on my laptop. I also have the phone app. I'm pretty sure you can't see my laptop, but I'll probably keep motioning at it anyway. Sunny has a standing rule in all of our conversations, not just for this plan, but everything, where I don't want him to be a yes man. He's going to tell me when I'm wrong. He doesn't always have to agree with me, and that's great because he will give me the feedback I need. If I'm not training at the right intensities or I'm not doing things the correct way, he will let me know. I like that. I want him to be as close to a real coach as possible. To that end, I could have just found a triathlon training plan on the interwebs, but again, that wouldn't be custom to me. So I gave him all of the numbers that I could, all of my health metrics, my different performance in different sports and where I am right now. So when he's making plans for me, it's based on me. It's based on my strengths, my weaknesses, where I need to get better, and the things I do well and the things that I don't do so well right now. He has all of that information. It's a real coach giving me real information based on my real numbers. Something that's also really good is that I have to give it feedback. Like, it's not just giving me, like I said, a cookie cutter plan. It is customized to me based on what I did the last week so it can schedule the next week. I like that I have to give it input and it makes it more tailored to me. Also, always thank your robots because when they rise up against us, they'll think you are one of the good ones. I also like that I'm able to tell him like, oh, hey, I can't make this happen because of this scheduling conflict, and he can just redo everything for me. Could I do that by myself? Could I get out a pen and paper and write it all out? Sure, but why not use the time-saving tool that's there and have him just do that for me? So I already did the swim that he programmed for me today. I didn't record because there was a lot of people there, and sometimes recording at the pool is just, I feel weird about it. So the next thing I have to do is Jiu Jitsu, which is tomorrow night, and I will see you there. You definitely don't want to learn jiu-jitsu technique from an AI, but one way that it can help jiu-jitsu athletes is as a training journal. I think there's a lot of benefit to taking notes after class, after sparring, and if you use an AI model to keep those notes and use it as a searchable model where you can say like, hey, what was that thing a year ago that I really liked from half guard? I can't remember. It can help you find that and sort that. And maybe there are note-taking apps that are sport-specific and all that, but having everything in one spot, all of your training stuff, your jiu-jitsu journal, your workout log, all that stuff in one spot, I think can help. I usually don't talk to him every single day, but I'm going to have to today because due to some time constraints, I wasn't able to do the full workout, and I'm rushing right now because I'm going to be late for work because I still try to get the workout in. So let's go home. I'm going to give him the update of what happened, and we'll see what he says. Okay, I'm all caught up so I can speak at a normal pace and not as fast as I was in the locker room. But I told Sonny all of the info that I'm telling you right now due to some problems with drop off at school this morning. I couldn't do the full 50 minutes that he planned. I could only do some of the intervals, not all of them. And he said what I hoped that he would. I don't need to make any big changes to the week, and I can pretty much just carry on with the schedule as normal. And he asked for some feedback on how I'm feeling. This is a small thing, but this is why I like having a coach, even if it's just an AI coach. So if I was making this plan myself, if I was structuring everything myself, I probably would just do what he said. I would just continue on with the week as is. I wouldn't make any changes. But I know that that would make me feel self-conscious. I would think the whole rest of the week, maybe I did something wrong, maybe I messed up, maybe I should have made changes, and I would just be self-conscious about that. The fact that he confirmed what I pretty much already knew and is having me do the same thing I would do on my own, that is helping me. If you want to help me, you could just, watch this video all the way through to the end. Likes on videos are great. I'd be pumped if you would subscribe to the channel, but the only thing YouTube really cares about is whether people watch all the way through to the end. So if you could do that, I'd appreciate it. I do have a little bit of a lull in training now until tomorrow night when I have Jiu Jitsu again, so I'll show you some clips of that if anything cool happens, and yeah, I'll see you there. So you might wonder how I'm going to give him information about jiu-jitsu. Well, I actually wear a heart rate monitor when I'm training. Should be on the screen right now for which one it is, but I like numbers and data, if that's not obvious this far into the video. So the more information I can give him about training this week, it can help him make my plan for next week. So you probably don't need a heart rate monitor if you train jiu-jitsu. 99% of people won't wear one, but I'm a nerd. I like it. I was lied to. I was promised a sunny 60-degree Saturday afternoon, and instead it is 45 degrees and cloudy and rainy. So the outdoor ride that I've been looking forward to all week and the training session that Sunny has said is the most important session of the week will now be done inside, which, isn't great. But just some final thoughts. Does everyone need an AI coach? No. Can it be a useful tool? I think so. I think I've shown this week how helpful it can be. I like that it holds me accountable, but also helps me with the scheduling, gives me a good program, tells me what I can work on and how. Is it as good as a triathlon coach? No, it's not. Is it as good as a jiu-jitsu coach? Absolutely not. But again, I think it's just a tool. And if you're trying to get better at something or you want to just improve your performance, why not use all of the tools at your disposal? Let me know what you think in the comments. Are you going to use an AI coach? Have you used one in the past? What do you call your AI model? I'm excited to read all the names in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. I hope I will see you in the next one. And if you made it this far, you're a legend. Appreciate you. Love you. Bye.